Okay, so today we are going to discuss about the lab 3. Let me just share my screen first. Okay, so as you can see the question, what is the question? This is the question you are supposed to do in lab, and then you will be getting one homework. As I told you, for the lab and 1, there was no homework. Whatever you are doing in the lab, that you were supposed to submit. Okay, from lab 3 onwards, you are asked to submit the homework as well. Okay, I'll explain you what the question is. Okay, so the question is for the class, design a binary to access 3 code converter that takes the number from 0 to 7. Okay, it is clearly saying it is going to take the input from 0 to 7. Okay, in a binary format. Okay, in this format it is going to take the input and displays the corresponding 4-bit access 3 code. Okay, so according to the question only I am going to do. Okay, I will. Okay, what they are saying you are going to take how many input, dear? How many input? 3 input. Okay, which means 3 inputs. And how many combinations will be there? 2 to the power n, which were 2 to the power 3 equals to 8. How many combinations will be there? 8, from 0 to 7. Okay, I'm going to take like this. Okay, so my input is going to be A, B and C. What will be the output? Okay, let's not talk about output. We are having 4 output. How I will show you. Okay, so what are the combinations, dear? Yeah, like that also you can do, but 0, the value 0 corresponds to what, dear? The value 0 corresponds to what? 0 0 0, like this you tell me. 1 corresponds to 0 0 1. 2 corresponds to, okay, 3 corresponds to 0 1 1. 4 corresponds to, 5 corresponds to, sorry, 1 0 1. 6 corresponds to 1 1 0. 7 corresponds to 1 1 1. Okay, this is from 0 to 7. Now since we are going to use the access 3 code converter, which is going to convert your input into output, and how it is going to do. Okay, so as you can see, what is the what is 3? What is the binary value for 3? 0 0 1 1. So what is there in question they are asking there? They are asking you to add 3 for all your input, for all the combination they are asking you to add. So 0 plus 3 is what? 1 plus 3 is what? Okay. 2 plus 3 is what? Okay. 3 plus 3 is what? 4 plus 3 is what? Okay. 5 plus 3 is what? 6 plus 3 is what? 6 plus 3 is 9. 7 plus 3 is 10. Okay. Okay. Now see, you cannot write the number 8 with just 3 in variables. Yes or no? Okay. 4 2 1. Okay. How you'll write 7, dear? Like this, right? Can you write 8 with just 3 input variable? Yes, another. Okay, that's why how many output will be there, dear? How many output we will have? Yes, W, X, Y and Z. Clear? 4 in question also it is written. See, displays the corresponding 4-bit access 3 code. I will tell you why we are doing this. Okay. Okay. Now, this is what 0, 0, 0. Now, what it is going to give the output value, dear? 3. It is going to give the value 3, dear. So, what will be the output? Okay. 1, 1. Correct? Correct. Now, what about 4, dear? Yeah, whatever you are saying, I'm writing. Okay, I'm not checking. 5. Okay. What about 6? What about 7? Okay, what about 8, dear? Yes, 1, 0, 0. Okay, that's why we'll be using this 4-bit. This is what? 9 is what? 10 is? Clear? Okay. Now this is what? These are input. Okay. And by using the access3 code converter, we converted our input into output. How many output we have? Now 4 output. How many input we have, dear? 3 inputs. 3 inputs, and which is giving us a 4 output. Now, if you remember, after writing this in the previous lab, if you remember, I explained you about SOP and POS. Okay, if it is SOP, you're going to look for the number which is having the value as 1. Remember, in SOP, what I was doing? Okay, if this is our output, okay, I'm going to look for the places where it is having value as 1. Yes or no? Okay, so this I'm going to change. Okay, now for output, this one, dear, for output X, these are the places which is having value high. Yes or no? Okay, for the Y, what are the places, dear? Okay, now for Z, clear? Yeah, I missed one more. Okay. In SOP, we always look for the output which is having value high, which is having value as 1. Okay. Now, so how many output we have, dear? W, X, Y, and Z. Okay. Okay. So now, how you're going to write the equation for W? This is what? A or A complement? This is what? B complement, here. Okay. And this one is what? C. Okay. Now what is this? Just wait. Last one is A, B, B and C. Okay, this is for W. So what you will write for W, dear? I'm going to, what is the size? Just, yes, any confusion? Okay, okay. Now tell me. Yes, tell A, B, complement, C plus A, B, C complement, yes, plus A, B, C. Clear? Now for X, dear, tell me first. Sorry. These 4 places. This is what? A complement. I'm going to copy this A complement. Okay, here also. A complement. Now you know, right? That's why I'm doing. Okay, A complement. Okay. Now this one is what, dear? This is what? B complement. Okay, this is what? B. This is what? B. Okay. Now for this, again, this is what? B complement. This is what? Just A. Okay. This is what? C complement. This is what, dear? C. This is what? C complement. This is what? C. This is what? Okay, C complement. Girls, you know? Yes or no?
We are doing X, right?
Yes, we are just doing this one. Okay, I did it all because anyways we are going to need it. Okay, I'll just change the color. Okay, if it is creating confusion, I'll just change the color to yellow. This one only we are doing. Okay, dear. Okay, so how we are going to do? I'll change the color back. Okay, tell me for X. Tell me for X.
A complement.
A complement, B complement, B complement, and C plus
A complement, B, C complement,
okay, A complement, B complement, or just B.
B,
Yes, C is complement.
yes.
Okay. Now third one,
A complement,
Hmm.
B, C.
B and C. Okay. Fourth one,
A, B complement, C.
this one, A, B complement and C complement. Okay. Now we will talk about why this. Tell me for why. Why is this? Yeah. A complement.
A complement,
Girls, why you are not telling? Second one,
A complement, B, C.
A complement BC. Yes. This one. Okay. A, B complement and C complement. Okay. Fourth one is A, B and C. Now what about Z?
A complement, B complement, C complement.
Okay. A complement, B complement and C complement. Yes. Second one,
A complement, B, C complement.
A complement B and same, right? A complement. Okay. Yes. Third one,
A, B complement,
A, B complement, C complement. Yes, same. And
A, B, C.
A, B. Just check once, okay, please.
A, B, C complement.
It is all correct? Huh?
We have one less
Where? In W?
in Z. In the last one. Don't use the last one.
I have written like this, okay. I'll write it like this, okay. Now, okay. Which one we missed? This is A, B, C complement, and this is A, B complement and C complement. Same, right? Okay. Now, how many outputs we have? 4. Okay. If you remember in the previous lab, I explained you to simplify the expression. Okay. And what was the like how you were simplifying this? By using the Boolean law. See again. Boolean expression you were using, right? According to the theorems. According to the theorems, you were simplifying. Here I am going to explain you about the K-map. Okay, K-map. This topic is already been covered in your lecture, right? So this time we are going to use what? K-map to simplify what? Yes. Okay, so first one we can simplify in the same way, the way you simplify it by using the Boolean algebra property. Okay, as you can see, is this the same? I will show you. For output, okay. Okay, for output, okay, what is our output? What is our output for W? Is this same, dear? Is the same, right? So I'll delete this one. Okay, if you remember what they did actually, if you remember in the previous lab, according to the theorem 7b, okay, if you remember, if you want to add any element which is already present, okay, if you want to add any value which is already present, it is not going to make any difference. Yes or no? X plus X was X. Okay. So here what they did, they have simply added, I'll write this again for you. Okay. They actually missed one step. Okay, they added one element A, B, C, and by the commutative law, A plus B plus A is same. Okay. So again, what they did, They just change the places, okay, so that they can take things common. I'll do this. Is this okay? Okay. So now, what values I can take as common? Yes. No, this two there. A and C there. Okay. So what it will be? B complement B plus. You know that what is the value for this, right? Yes. Now here what is the value common? B. No, B is also there. Okay. So C plus C complement. Okay, not 0. Yes, 1. Okay. So W equals to, again I'll copy this. Okay, this is what, dear? B plus B complement is C. No, not if it is AND gate. Okay, sorry, if it is OR gate, which is dot. Okay, then it will be 0. Okay, this is which gate? Yeah, OR gate, it is 1. Yes. Okay, clear? So what is the expression? W equals to AC plus AB. Here also you can take the A as common and you can make as B plus C. Okay, but just this here. Okay, finish. Right now, this was the how you simplified by using the Boolean algebra properties. Now we will simplify by using what? K-map. I'll come back again. I delete this one. This part cleared here? Okay, so okay. Now what is K-map? You know what is K-map? It was explained in class. Okay, I will not get deep into it. Just the brief about it. Okay. No, huh? Yeah, we create a map like how you can define that how many number of cells will be there. We will take how many inputs are there. Okay, how many inputs are there for input which is having number 2. How many cells will be there? 2 to the power n, which is again 4. How many cells will be there in the K map? No, 4, just 4. How many inputs? We have 2 inputs. So how many cells will be there? I'm just telling how to make K map. Okay, how to make a K map. If you have 2 inputs, how many cells will be there? 4. If you have 3 inputs, 2 to the power 3, which is 8. How many inputs? How many cells will be there? 8. Okay, like the combinations which we talk. Okay. So this is again a method to simplify the Boolean expression. Okay, we can simplify the Boolean expression by using the K-map as well. Okay. Yes. So this is a K-map for 2 inputs. Okay, A and B. Okay, what are the possible combinations for just single input? It can either be in the state of high or low. It can either be 0 or it can either be 1. Okay, same with the B also. So what are the possible state for A and B, dear? It is either 0 or 1. And here also it is either 0 and 1. Okay, now this was the K-map for the input variable 2. Now we will come to the K-map which is having the input variable 3. Okay, so you have 2 options, dear. Okay, I'll just delete this. You have 2 options. What are those 2 options? You can either keep this as simple A and keep the B and C here. Okay, so here you are going to increase this bar. Okay, you have to choose other combinations also, right? If you have 2 input, the combinations will be 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1, right? Yes or no? Okay, so which I am not going to do. I am going to keep my B here because I've already made like this. Okay, so A and B this side and C this side. What is the possible combination for just one variable? 0 and 1. Okay, so how many columns will be there? 2 columns for C. Now here, how many variables we have there? 2 variables. What are the possible combinations? It can be either in the state of 0 0, 0 1, 1 0 or 1 1. Now, one more thing. In K-map, if you see or if you notice that how we write 0, 1, 3 and 2. If you remember from the class, in K-map, how we write here? 0, 1. We don't like this. 2 and 3. You know why? Yeah, it starts from 0, it is fine. But how you write? Like, okay. This is not how you write, right? You write the combination 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1 and 1, 0. Yeah, why? Any good reason for it? Okay, so here we always write in the K-map because what we want that our bit changes one bit at a time. We want our bit to change like one at a time. Okay, why I'm saying this? Okay, see what is this, dear? 0 and 0. Okay, if it is coming from this state to this 0, 0 to 0, 1, how many bits are changing? Just one. Okay, now if you see this one and this one, dear, how many bits are changing? 2. Yes or no? Here again, if you see from this to this, how many bits are changing? 1. So what, just to avoid this, we want our bit to change one bit at a time. Okay, one at a time. So what I did here? Yes. Okay. That's why we write K-map like this. We always write 0, 1, 2 and then 3. Okay. 2 means down and then we come back to the 3. Okay. This is how you write 0, 1, 2 and 3. Clear? Students, clear? Okay. So now this is our K-map. Okay, this is our K-map for output X. I will take this up. Okay, so X, W we finished, right? W we already finished. I'm going to make a K-map for the X. Okay, so these are the value for X. Okay, this is the value for X. Is this correct? I will show you from there. Okay, I'll copy it from here. Okay, Control C. This is what I made for your class. Okay, I'll put this down. Okay, I'll just write this control. Okay, this is the value for X. Now at what places you have to keep the value 1? A complement, B complement, C. And what is this value, dear? Is this 0, 0, 1? Yes or no? Okay, and this one is what, dear? Okay, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0. Whatever you guys are saying, I'm writing. Okay, and this place is what? 0, 1, 1. And this place is what? 1, 0, 0. Clear? So at these places, what I am going to put? I am going to put the value as 1. Is this correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now in the K-map, we look for the possible combinations. Okay. We start by looking at the highest combination, that is 8. Okay. Here we can have a if all are ones, we can have a combination. Okay. So we always look for what? Sorry, we always look for the combinations starting from 4. Okay. Here we are going to start for the combinations 4. Do you see any quads we are making? Any quads? No, right? So we will go for duplet. Okay, we will go for couple. Do you see any couple here? Yes, I can see one in this color. Okay, this is okay. This is one. Okay, and another one is this. Okay, we will talk about this one first. Okay, so can you see any bit which is common? I can see. Tell me. I'll just delete this one. Okay. C is what? Just wait. Okay, Tell me, what is common? Which bit is common? No, C is not common, dear. C is 0 and 1. C is changing. C is changing from 0 to 1. These two are common. Yes, A complement and B is common. What is common? A complement and B is common. Now tell me. A complement and C. Okay. A complement and C. Clear? Now this is left alone. Okay. So anyways, we have to group this, but all alone. So what will be the value for this, dear? Tell me. Yes. Yes. Sorry. B complement.
Why do we have to leave it alone? Why not group it with one of those?
Which one? Which one? This one? No, not possible. See, K map, I will explain you in the second option. K map is a folded K map. Okay, folded K map. Folded, if you see any paper like this is folded K map. Okay, if I open the paper, one zero, I'll write that 0 1. It is folded like this. Okay, the K map is in the folded form. Okay, so if you will open it, you can group this together. Okay, both the sides, it is folded. Okay, so in the next question, I will show you, or now only I can show you. Control it. Assume if you have here also one, then you can group this one and the above one together. Okay, it is folded. It is in the folded form. Okay. No, no, no. You cannot. You can. It has to be together to group. Okay, it has to be all together. Okay. And if one is there, you can group what? Chords only you can group, right? Yes. Hmm. Yes. Hmm. For 4? Okay, so you will write C and D, dear. C and D, and there will be combinations 0 0, 0 1, and then you will increase the columns. 2 more columns. Like wait, control that. Wait, let me just check what you're asking. Each corner has one like this. That also we can group, of course. Okay, you are talking about this. I'll tell you. Yes, control V. This one, control V. This one we are talking about. Yes, we can group. For 4 inputs, still you can do that. The extreme corner you can group it together. Yes. That's why K map is a folded K map. Okay, I'm just deleting just to avoid confusion. Okay, it is folded. You can group. If you do in the notebook, you make like this, right? Remember? Yes, round. Okay, all it is a folded K map. You can group it together. Okay. So is this correct? Now we will come to K map for Y. Okay. Okay, this is the value written for Y. Okay. Now, see, is this correct? A complement, B complement, and C complement. Which place is this? I will write A complement, B complement, and C complement. Correct? So these all correct? Please check. Check once, girls. Is this correct? All the 4 places are correct? Yes or no? Not correct?
Not the same position. The fourth one for Y. Fourth one is supposed to be, but it's correct.
A, B, C. This one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. In K map, as I told you, na, the 1 1 will be before.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why it is like this. Okay. This you're talking about, right? Okay. So now you guys were asking about the folded K map, right? So here how I'm going to group, you see. Okay. These two, can I group it together? Yes. Okay. So I'll group this as a blue. Okay. I made a this duplicate couple made. Okay. Now what is the common here? Okay, you tell me whatever you are telling. Okay, B and C without complement.
Yes.
Okay, now this one, dear, this one and this one I am going to group together. What I told you, K-map is a folded K-map. Okay, so these two values I am going to group together.
B complement, C complement.
B complement and C complement. Clear?
Yes.
Now, same way you're going to make a K-map for Z. Okay, just check the values. Is it correct? If you want, I can write it and I can make it again. Okay, this one I have written from there. Okay, just wait. Z1. This one. Okay, I'll copy it and you just tell where are the places I have to keep ones. I'll put it. Okay, just tell Control V. Okay, just tell me one by one. Okay, at which places I have to keep the value 1. Yes, tell me. Which place to keep the value 1?
The first term.
Yes, 0, 0, 0. Say like this. Okay, and then A complement. This is 0, 1, 0. And then no, this one is what? Okay, 0, 1, 1. Sorry, 1, 0, 0. Again, this one is what? 1, 1, 0. So this time we got a quad. Okay, quad 4. Okay, so what is common? What is the one value that is common, dear? I can see
C complement.
C complement is common. Okay, 0, 0 is what, dear? 0 is the complemented form of C. So what I'll write for Z, dear?
C complement.
C complement. Clear? Is this clear now? So how many output we have? We have 4 output. How many input we have? 3 inputs. Okay.
That means every output, 74 equals to 1.
Yes, in all SOP, you just have to look only for ones. Those are having output which is having the value as 1. You will always look for that. Okay, now just a little thing I will ask you about AND gate and OR gate and all. Okay. Okay, I'll delete this. Okay. I'll delete this for now. Do you know how AND gate works?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yes. If it is 0, 0, what is the value? If it is 0 and 1? If it is 1 and 0? This is 1. This is how AND gate works. Now let's talk about OR gate.
0.
This is how your OR gate works. Now one more gate is there, that is XOR. I know you guys know this gate, okay, how it works. Now tell me how it works. A XOR B. 1 you are telling or 0?
1, 0, 0, 0.
Okay, few people are saying 1, 0, 0, 1, something like this.
I'm not sure. I think the last one is 0. I'm not sure.
Something like this. You know the concept how it works? Like for AND and OR, you know, right?
Yes, it works.
Yeah. What about XOR? See, no. See how XOR works. You have to keep this in mind. In the last semester also, people were very confused about this. Just keep one thing in mind. XOR works on odd one detector. Okay, it is also known as odd one detector. In most of the places, you will see it is written as odd one detector. When I say odd one, odd is, you know, what is odd? 1, 3, 5. Odd numbers are what? 1, 3, and 5. You know that, right? So XOR always detect for number of ones in a odd condition, in a odd numbers. Okay. Again, I'll say how many number of ones are here?
0.
0, which is even and odd. Even. So what will be the output?
0.
0. Okay. Now you tell me. Now, how many number of ones are there? Which is odd or even? Huh? Odd. Okay. So what will be the output here? Yes. XOR is odd one detector. It is always going to check the value for n for 1, which is odd or even. Now for this, dear, what will be the output? This one
Zero.
even, because it is even. Okay, 0. So with two variables, it is quite confusing, because few people, they say if it is same, like few people in the previous lab, they said if it is same, it is going to be 0. If it is different, it is going to be 1. No, it doesn't work like that. Okay, if you take the variable 3, if I make this one 3, what will be the output, dear? Yes. Okay, now clear? Okay, so this is how XOR works. I'll just go through this. This is your Verilog code. This is how you're going to write the Verilog code for it. Same thing. Okay. Module, any name you can give. Verilog 1. Input, output. How many input, output you have? A, B, C. How many output you have? W, X, Y, and Z. Okay. Here you're going to separate your input. How many input you have? A, comma, B, comma, C. How many output you have? W, comma, X, comma, Y, comma, Z. Okay. These many output you have. Then you're going to assign all the values according to your expression. Okay, like for Z, you're going to assign complement C. For Y, you're going to assign this. Okay, and for X, you're going to assign this value. Okay, not just this, you will be asked to do the homework as well. Okay, homework. In homework question, I'll just tell you a brief about complements. You know how complements work? Two's complement and one's complement, you know. Again, this topic is covered. You know that or no? Huh? One's complement and two's complement, you know? No?
Two complements about each other.
What is the one's complement of a binary? Something like this. I'll show you. Don't worry. Okay. Okay. So one's complement. Okay, one's complement. I'll take this down. Now, one's complement of any number, you will see what as one's complement. Okay. Suppose you have any input which is 1 0 0 0. Now they're asking you to write a ones complement of this number. Complement, you know, complement is what, dear? Opposite. Okay, so what will be the value? Yes, sorry. This is how ones complement work. Exactly opposite. If it is 0, it is going to give 1. If it is 1, it is going to give us 0. Now other value I'm going to take as 0 1 0 1. Okay. What is the one complement for this value?
1 0 1 0.
Yes. Sorry. 1 0 1 0. Okay. Now we will talk about two's complement. Okay. Two's complement. How to calculate two's complement. Okay. Now if somebody will ask you to write two's complement, I will write two's complement, or you write like this. Okay, so for two's complement, dear, first of all, if this is the value, okay, what you're going to do, next step will be you have to take one's complement of the value, and then you will add see these two steps you have to do every time. Okay, so if this is the question, okay, if this is the question that they're asking you to find out the two's complement of this value, what you're going to do, first of all, you will do what, dear? Yes, which will be what? 1. Okay, I've given this space with clear. And after that, dear, what you're going to do, you're going to add, yes, you're going to add number 1. Always, for all the two's complement, this is the step you have to follow. Now one more thing, what is 1 plus 1?
1.
I'll tell you, insert take the 2's complement down. Okay. Okay, what is okay? What is 1 plus this? I'll delete this also. I'll delete. Okay, now you understand this. Okay, 1 plus 1 is here. You write as 10. 10. How you write 10? You write 0 as answer and 1 as carry. Yes. Zoom. Yes, I'll zoom it. One plus one is what? You write 10 and in answer you write 0 and 1 is carry. Okay, this is how you add. Okay, 1 plus 1 is what? 0. 1 plus 1, if anybody will ask, what you will see? 1 plus 1 is what, dear? 0 with a carry. With a carry? Yes, always. So 1 plus 1 is what, dear? 1 plus 1 is what? How you get? You will write what? 0. And where will be the carry? 1. I'll write this as a carry. Okay. So 1 plus 1 is what? 0 here and 1 will be carry. Again, this carry will be moved. 1 plus 1 will be what, dear? 0 and carry will be? Okay, again. 1 plus 1 is what? Carry will be? 1 plus 1 is what? 0, carry. And this carry will be, dear, discarded. Okay, the last carry it is going to be discarded. Yes, discarded. Okay, carry discarded. Okay, so what is the 2's complement of this number, dear? I can see it is exactly the same, right? What is the 2's complement of the 0, 0, 0? It is same. This is the question and this is what? Okay, now we will take fast one more option and you will do it. This is, you will be asked to do in a homework. Okay, just tell me any values. We will do it fast. Okay, I'll write it 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay, tell me what you're going to do first. One's complement, right? What will be the one's complement? Okay, 1, 0, 1, 0. Okay, after that? Yes, 1 plus 0 is 1. No carry. 1 plus 0 is 1. No carry. We don't have any carry, right? And 1 again?
1 plus 1 will be 0 and we have to add 1. We don't.
No, 1 plus 0 is not 10.
No, I'm talking about the next one.
Yeah, that is just 1. You have to write it down. Nothing. We don't have any carry, right? So you will write 1 and then? Tell me.
0.
Yes, 0 and girls, is this clear? Clear? This you have to do it for all the values in homework. Okay, what is the question? I'll read it again for you. They're asking you to design a 4-bit combinational circuit, 2's complemented. Okay, 2's complemented. They are asking 4-bit combinational circuit. So what you will do? You will make a table. Okay, you will insert a table. How many input, dear? How many input? 4. Good. How many output? Yes, 4. Because output will be also now. Okay. Now, how you are going to write? Just give me some time, please, students. 0, 0, 0. Okay, this is what 0. This is what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 only. Okay, till here. Okay, 2's complemented. Okay, they are asking you to make a 2's complemented with how many input? 4 input. Okay, we are going to keep this here only. Okay, till here. So how you are going to write this? 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, 4. 0, 0. Yes. 0. This is 4 times 1. This is what? 2 times 0, 2 times 1. This is what? 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay. So what you're going to do? What you will do? Tell me. No. Yeah. After 2's complement, right? You are telling? You are going to do 2's complement for each value. Yes or no? This is what I was teaching, okay? For all the values, not this, okay? Just ignore this one, okay? Ignore this one, okay? For all the values separately, you will do what? You will do a 2's complement and then you will make it. Clear? Like in your class lab example, what we did? Yes, access 3 code. Yeah, access 3 code converted. We added 3 on all the inputs. Clear? And this video also I'm going to upload, so this might be a help for you. Okay. So that's it. Now you do one thing. You just make a folder in a C drive. Okay, and start doing this. Okay. I will also make a folder in a C drive. Yes, with the name lab 3. Okay. So we will name this as a lab 3. And now you have to give the information about the FPGA device also. Okay. So I made this folder. Yes, yes, yes. This one, no. This one you can close now only, okay? Again, we have to start with the lab 3. This is how you are going to make. Again, I'm telling, please students pay attention. You open your software, that is Quartus Prime. Okay, new project wizard. Next, you will give the path. I saved my folder here. Lab 3. Okay, lab 3. I'm going to give this name. Next. Again, you'll click on next because our project is empty. Add files. No, we don't need to add any files. And here we will stop, okay? Like I explained to you guys. Here we will stop and we will get the information. What information we have to give? You have to select, pay attention students. After that, what you have to do? You have to select a family. What is the family? Cyclone. Yes.
New project.
New project. Yes.
Lab 3.
Yeah, you have to give the path to the folder. I asked you to create a folder in a C drive.
Yes.
Okay. Path. Lab 3 name. Next. Next. Just wait for this page to come. This one you have to choose. Make sure it is connected. Make sure it is connected. It is not connected yet. Not connected. You have to connect this. Who is the other one? Make sure the device is connected. Just press this one. You have to give the path. Students, these steps now it's been lab 3. Okay, I request you all to know this one. This. Yes, lab. Anything. Yes, cyclone ID. See on the board. See on the board. Yes. ID. Yes. Yes. Choose. See on the board. See on the board. What is it? Choose from the cyclone family. Cyclone ID. Just wait. Just wait. Don't click on next. Okay, one more thing you have to do. Next. You have to correct. Your device is correct. This one. No, wait, yes. You name filter. In the section name filter, you have to write a filter here. Cyclone ID. Make sure your device is open. ID. Now, for the name filter, what you will write? Remember? No, not two things here. It's not connected the. Can you come and sit with him? Just see what he's doing. Okay, please. Boys, help him out. Okay, it's his first lap. Those are no problem. Yes. Finished. Now write what you have to write in the name in the place of name filter. I will show you again. Just wait. I'm coming. Okay, I'm choosing this and the name filter. If you remember, I told you to see your device and it is written. I will come. Just wait. Okay, this is the number. I'm writing this everywhere. Okay, EP4. This one. Write it fast. In the place of name filter. Okay, at the place of name filter, fast. I'm going to copy this. I'm coming. Okay, just wait. This place. Okay, after that, choose this one and click on next. Don't see, students. This step every time you have to do. Okay, keep these things in your mind. Click on next. Not clicking, just do it fast. I will open the name. Yes. I'll simply click on finish. This one you can see. Okay. Just see this. Write this name. And this is present on your device if you see it. Now you can do that. Where's your folder? What's the name? Pick the name. Lab 3, okay? I'll give you lab 3. Just see, I have uploaded a video and everything. Just that. Okay? I will explain. Please do. Finish. Do this fast, girls. Finish. Good. Very good. Just click on finish. See, you guys can help each other. You have created one folder with you guys. Yeah, please help. Next. Please help each other, students. These are very basic steps. Every time you You have to do this, okay? After that, just simply click on finish and that's it, okay? Now you'll go to files, or let's write a Verilog code first. Okay? We will write a Verilog code first, okay? Okay. So click on file, click on new, click on Verilog HDL file. Okay. Now start writing the Verilog code. How you write a Verilog code? What is the first keyword? Okay, right. Then file name, yes. File name, what is my file name? It is Verilog1. Then dear, how many input? 4 input. Or for our question, maybe the input is 3. If you remember. How many input, dear?
We have output one.
Yes. How many input? Okay. So how many input? A, comma B, comma C. How many output?
Four.
Yes. W, comma X, comma Y, comma Z. Okay. Now what you write in the next line? Yes. Input. Okay. Just make sure you are writing all the spellings correct. Huh? Not now, like, let me just, I understand here. Okay, this is how you start. Module. First you write your module keyword, then you write your file name. Okay, after that, what you will write? You will write output. Here on there, right? Okay. Output. What is your output? W, comma X. Then semicolon. One thing you have to remember, if you are writing everything in the capital letter in the very first line, you have to keep it same as it is. Okay, you can write in the small letter, but everywhere you have to keep it same. Okay, then what you will write? Assign W equals to assign X equals to this, all you will write. Assign Y equals to assign Z equals to an end module.
We have to put the SOP code for each one.
Yes, this one you have to put. Okay, I have just written like this for you guys. Okay, I will just copy this one. Sorry. Control X. I'll put this here in the same like this. Okay, W. I'll minimize this also so you can see all together. 22. Okay. Now can you write? I'll bring all in one page. Please write this fast. You know all the symbols. For OR gate, which symbol you are using? Shift and the symbol which is above the enter. Okay.
Before, okay. For the first one.
Yeah, this complement, right?
I complement
Yeah, before A, before A, before A. I will like this. I will write A and
what's the A, B complement?
again B. Yeah, before, after. Again B complement and C. But they are connected with the AND gate also.
A doesn't have.
For A, no, I'm simply writing. Okay, I'm simply writing. Okay, because you asked me, that's why I'm writing. Okay. Clear now? You guys are supposed to write for this. And one more thing, just I'll copy it here. Okay. And this one, students, you will write the simplified form. Okay. You will not write this one. You will write the simplified form. What is the simplified form? Yes. I will write it for you. Control V. Okay. Okay. You will write the simplified form. For W, what is the simplified form? Yes, AC. Yes, if you remember. Okay. For X, what is the simplified form? This one. For Y. And for Z, you know, right? Z was C complement. Please do it fast. You can take the picture, okay? Clear, students? Write this fast. You can take the picture and start writing. By the time I'll take attendance. Take the picture and start doing.
After each sign, we put semicolon.
Semicolon. After each line, okay? After each line, except this end module, you have to put what? Semicolon, okay? After end of each line, okay? Do it fast. For W, A is connected with A and B, or A and C, okay, colon. For X, it is complement A, okay, with AND gate. Again, OR gate A, complement A. C, and then A, B, and C. B and C. Why is what B, C, C. Semicolon is missing. Okay, module Verilog 1, you will write the input and output. What are the input? A, B, C. What are the output? W, X, comma, Y, comma, Z. Input, then you are going to separate input and output. Same, okay, if you have written the A as capital, you have to write the same in other lines as well, okay? And then you have to assign all the output. How many output you have? 4 output you have. So you are going to assign all the values W, X, Y, and Z. A and how A and B are connected? They are connected with AND gate. This is the symbol you use for AND gate. And then this is the symbol you use for OR gate. Now same with the X. Again, just have a look. And same with the Y also, okay? And Z is just the complemented form of C, okay? So I will do the processing, start compilation. Okay, and here what is coming, students just pay attention. Sometimes you also might do this mistake. Here it is coming dear lab 3, and what is the name of the file? Verilog 1, okay? So I will change this to Verilog 1, okay? Then I'll save it. Yeah, file name has to be same, okay? Without the this extension. Okay, this I have to make this top level entity. Just wait, I'll make this as a top level entity, and then I'll do the processing, okay? Because I changed the name. Yes. Same only. Yes. Whatever it is asking, okay? Same name you have to keep, okay? Yes, please take. Yeah, from front also you can come and take properly. Okay, so this is all correct. Now you remember what we were doing for the FPGA. What you have to do to load a program in your this hardware. You will go to assignments, and tell me pin planner. Yes, pin planner. Okay. How many inputs I'm having? See, 3. How many outputs? Okay. So what you're going to write? You're going to assign the pin numbers for all the inputs and all the outputs. Okay. Not now. You finish your Verilog code first. Okay. Okay, I'll come and see. I'll just okay, no problem. Actually, you have to make this as a top level entity and you have to change the file name. That's why it is coming. I'll come and do it. Just wait. I'll go to lab 1.
this last time?
The what?
Last time we changed the settlement.
I will. No, that is another thing. That is another thing. Okay, I'll come to you. Okay, just let me just. Okay, all the switches. This time I'm going to need AB28, AC28, and AC27. I'll come. Top level design. See why? Because the lab name is 3 and here it was very long. Okay, this is one error. We will change this. Okay, you change it. After that, what I'm going to do it. Just pay attention. See, here very long too. It is also very. Check the semicolon everything also. Right? Then you just change the name. Yes, yes. Yes. Then you and after that, tell him to make the top level design. The name, lab. Change. See, for all the boys, it is coming the same. If it is coming successful, I'll tell you. You go and check for all the boys. It is coming. They are putting another statement. Just tell the stop level. Okay, do it for all the boys. It's not. And just see how I just now take the picture. Come take the picture now. Correct it for all the boys. That side also, please. Thank you. Take this picture. Take this picture now. No, not to see it. Just check for all the boys. This one delete. Yeah, please write girls. See this? You use a separate symbol like for a shift. This means not. And we have to put this okay? For not this, we are using this symbol. This one. Not. Therefore, yes, for complement, we are using this case. For and, we are using the and symbol. For all, we have to blend it. For all, we will be using this symbol. Like, we will have all for this is what we have to have in mind. Implication, complement, and then shift, and add this, add here. And then shift, and this one is all these. Plus sign is on. All this assignment. Yes. Semicolon. Always. Now come to y. D and C and girls get finish. Yeah, six. Yeah, here she that's why I said, yeah, everywhere. This A and C is plus sign more. This sign all right. Why is that correct? Yes. Change over there. Yeah, for the part of it. Let us solve it. What I did, I will. I will. I make this right. Select. Get up, now get up, and then. Yes. Coming correct, right? Most of the people, please, yeah, help each other. Huh? They're also, yes, if you go there. Yes, Ellen? See where you save your file? Always on desktop. YouTubers always save your file on desktop. Why? Always. Yes. Always. Just check everything, okay? You must be missing something. That's why it's something else. Yes, yes, yes. Students, you might mistake by keeping the C small and capital, or X is small and capital. Don't do this. Everywhere it has to be. Yes. Maybe you must be missing something. Just check any extra component or anything. Or you get fast. No, your X is missing. Yes. Oh, yes. Put again, okay? See, some mistake was there for it. Please check one more time. Okay, X was missing. W, X, Y, Z. Make this in order. See, W, Y, X, Y, Z. Make this in order. Although it's not going to make it. For now it is coming. For you, for him it is coming. Yeah, can anybody come and check what is the error for him? Please check. Yeah, come. Okay. Yes, all done. Green, all done. Okay. No, just wait. Just wait. Students, yeah, it's very good that it is coming successful for everyone. Okay. Yes. Okay. I have to take attendance first. Okay, I'll take attendance. Small, I guess. Okay. Now, students, pay attention fast. I am going to assign. Okay, just give me 5 more minutes. I have to take attendance. Okay, just pay attention. Okay, pin planner. For the input, I am going to assign the pin as pin underscore AB28. Again, pin underscore AC28. Third input, pin underscore AC27. Okay. From here, I assigned the pin. Okay. From the switches. AB28, AC28 and AC27. Now I'll come to LEDs. How many output I have, dear? 4. So I will assign G19, F19, E19 and F21. I will assign pin underscore G19, pin underscore F19, pin underscore E19, I guess, right? E19 and F27. Pin underscore E19 and pin underscore F21. Okay. So I have assigned all the pins. Pay attention. Go back here. Do the processing. Start compilation. You will go to program device. You will find this already. Okay. This is already there. Now just wait for this to finish.
So when did you open the
Pin planner. Okay, again, if you remember what will be the next step? Yeah, I assigned the pin. You missed it, no problem. Okay. You missed it, you were busy. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'll simply click on start. If you pay attention, the moment I am going to load this program, it will stop blinking. Okay. I will click on start. See, just wait. Okay. Oh, it is failed. I'll delete this one. You know why? I have to add files, output files .sof. Just wait. Auto detect. Start. See, stopped blinking. Okay. Let's see if it is 100% successful or no. Okay. Yes. Students, please come. Come here fast. Switch on the light. Come here. Just see the output. Come. Boys this side and girls this side. Please see. Yeah. And can anyone please hold the camera for me? Just wait. Please hold the camera so that this is visible. Okay. This is visible. Okay. So students, now I am going to open what? Careful. Okay, I will just share my screen. Okay, I'm sharing my screen as well. Now pay attention, students. If my A, B, C is 0, 0, 0, which two pins are high? Come, boys, come. Girls, you also come. If my A, B, C, you don't want to see this? If it is, this is what my switch A, B and C. If A, B, C is 0 according to our truth table, which two pins are high? W, X, Y and Z. See the truth table, girls? Which one is high? Y and Z. Clear? Now if I make it 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, which one is high? Good. Yes. How many red LEDs are there? 0. Yes, 4. Okay, 4. So now again I'll show you. Okay, now I'll stop sharing so that they can see this properly. Okay, now see this. When it is 0, 0, 0 or 4 combination will be like this. Which two bits are high?
C and
X and Y.
X and Y. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now if it is like this, which two bits are high?
Y and Z.
Yes. Here also is same. Okay. I'll share the this also. So it is coming all correct, right? Okay, now if you talk about this one, this combination, okay, we will talk about last, okay, when all is high. Which two bits are high? W, this is your W, and this is your X, this is your Y, this is your Z. So which one is high? W and X. According to your truth table. Sorry, W and Y, my mistake, okay, W and Y. X and Z is 0. Clear?
Yes.
All clear?
Yes.
Easy?
Yes.
Okay, good. So that's it for today's lab. Now I'm going to take your attendance. Fast. Bye. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, dear. Thank you.
For the pin assignment. can you
Yes.
see the paper?
Yes, of course. So that's it for lab 3. Thank you so much.